Hey Matt, how's it going? This is Mo, aka Paid Trader. This video is for you because you asked a question in the group regarding support and resistance. Um, you wanted to know what resistance was. So real quickly, what resistance is a point on the chart or in the market where price has bumped up and has not been able to break through. For example, this level right here would be considered a resistance point. It's a level that the price has gone to. If this price were to come here and test it again, it would either confirm this resistance or violate it. So now price currently at the moment is coming up to a support because support is below and resistance is above. So the reason why this is support is because 1 point, 2 points. Now we're going to see how price is going to react around here, around this support area. Now you can have a confluence of support and resistance. You can have more than one support line bumping up against each other, more than one resistance line bumping up against each other, depending on your time frame. So let's do this. So this is the Euro Yen 15-minute chart. Let's look at this on a larger time frame. Okay, let's go to the, okay, so here we have the daily time frame. Let's get this out of the way. So this right here would be considered a resistance. It's a ceiling. It's a high. It's a point in the market that it's a point where the price has reached, pulled back from, and then if it tested again, it would either confirm or violate. So this would be a resistance. And as you can see over here, price came up pretty close to resistance and it reacted and came off of it. So, and just keep in mind that support and resistance isn't necessarily the exact number. Support and resistance is more of an area. So I would consider this having to have come into resistance. Okay? And then it dropped back down. Now, on the way down, as you can see, it's going to come into support. Let's see what happens here. And this is on the daily time frame. Because you have 1, 2, all of this action right around here. Some people draw their support and resistance lines without the wick. You know, I being that I use an area, it doesn't really matter. Now, if it violates this support area, where do you think the next likely area of support would be? I would say probably right in here. Because as you can see, price came down but couldn't stay that low. And price is, if you look at the bodies of these candles, this would probably be its next area of support. After this area, it would be right about in here. This would be another area of support. Okay? Now, resistance is always above. This right here would be an area of resistance. The line has been touched 1, 2, 3 times. Okay? So this is your answer to what is support and resistance. This is on the 1-hour chart that we're looking at. Now, if we take this down to the 15-minute, See how it plots? So this is resistance. Over here, it becomes support. Okay. This is resistance. Once it's been violated, came down and it became support. Broke, danced around this area for a little bit, which was this resistance, now turned support. Now it's coming down here. So this is support and resistance, Matt. I hope I answered your question. Feel free to ask more questions in the room. That's what we're here for, buddy. And make sure to sign up for the webinar on Saturday.